Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. This is a round 2 match between Fitzroy and St Kilda. One side has clearly been playing much better footy than the other. But is there truly a gulf in class between these sides?
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Lions. I wasn't sure about this one, but I've gone with the home team. They're pretty hard to beat here.
Thanks, Harf.
Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. Marshall wins it down. Sinclair turned over. Bailey, Berry.
It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger.
What's he got on offer? By hand. Andrews just had to get it out. That's unusual. Throws it on the boot.
The sprint is on. He's kicked a goal.
They might have saved the best for first. That'll be hard to beat for goal of the day.
The Saints on the board early. Marshall with a deft tap. Wood, McRae needs to be quick. Steele, can he find a teammate? Centre square, loose ball.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Squeezes the kick. Foot race on the wing. He's run into trouble.
That's a shank.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
The Saints guarding the corridor. Owens, he's gone. Berry, the Lions should score here. Jones is there to save the day. Doesn't often waste it. Windhager can keep it moving. They'll bide their time. Stocker works hard to present. Webster wins the contest hands down. Jones pushes into space and receives the footy. Stocker with a chance to run. You can't afford to do that too often. Can he hit a target? Punched away. Brown pounces. A bit of friendly fire. Wilkie, ever reliable. Burns. Wanganeen Malira. Jones. He just dropped it.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Webster will tidy up. He's so clean with the footy.
The Saints moving the ball well.
Payne takes an excellent grab. They'll compete inside the 50. It must be his birthday. His field kicking is normally first rate. Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. Hall has got loose. That's an impressive mark. Searching kick. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Golden opportunity here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
It's not exactly a terrible miss, but those are the sorts of goals you expect to kick at this level more often than not.
Marshall read it well. Goes long. Leicester wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They've got time to put the kettle on. McCluggage takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? They need a mark. Manages to find a teammate. Just needs an accurate kick now. Brown got to the right position and hung on.
This to get it back to a point.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Saints by a point.
McInerney showing his skills. Windhager. O'Connell knew the tackle was coming. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. McInerney slaps it out. Has to be clean. It's eluded him. That's poor play. Delivers a long ball. Brown. Great body work.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
To give them the lead. He's done it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Lions conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. Good ruck work. Dunkley stripped of it. Is that holding the ball? McInerney gathers in the centre square. Neal dealt with the pressure. McLaughlin, desperate defence. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. McInerney gets his hand to it. Berry sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Lions look capable of kicking a big score. They're bringing plenty of physicality and look a cut above already.
The Lions by 11. The big men fly. Windhager. He's made a hot start to this match. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. O'Connell. That's a big play.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Looking for a quick transition. Blasts away. McCluggage is hard to beat one-on-one. Drives it inside the forward 50. Ashcroft gets to the front spot. Pokes it into the pocket. Webster will bail his team out again. Careful ball movement. That's well played. Well-weighted kick. Hill presents in space. O'Connell. Morris read that one right off the boot. What's he got on offer? Bombs it in. Webster doing what he does best. Brown just shoveled it out. Ashcroft. He's got it.
The Saints are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Lions are playing with confidence and flair early. McInerney, the winner there. Dunkley. Neal with a chance to send it forward. Not the required journey. Morris on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
That was almost like a training drill. Such was the ease with which they constructed that goal.
The Saints have been slow out of the blocks. McInerney looking for territory. Dunkley couldn't burst through. McRae. Caminiti had his name written all over it.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. The Saints will be disappointed because what they spoke about during the week hasn't come to pass. They'll need to make changes. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Saints didn't get the fast start they wanted, and they're going to have to play catch-up. That's not easy to do, especially against the better teams. And you'd think if they're any more than a few goals down at the long break, it's going to be too difficult.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Windhager navigated the traffic. Berry gets there first. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Burns saves the day. Good hands. Webster. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Collard saw that coming. The Lions have all the answers. Approaching the 50. Can he impose himself on the match? McCluggage gets to the front spot and can line them up. Alarm bells are ringing.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
He's got it done.
They're scoring too easily at the moment, and this scoreboard is in real danger of blowing out.
The Lions by 28. McInerney has got on top. Neal, he'll feel that one.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. McInerney smashes it out of there.
He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick.
Good disciplined defence. Look at him go.
Ashcroft
Wins it back. Great mark.
The Lions are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Ashcroft.
You know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Lions can sense a soft kill here. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Berry. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Rucks go at it. Bailey under pressure. McCluggage.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Collard in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've opened them up here. Windhager has found some space. Owens, they need a spark. Hill, all on his own.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. They've got good chemistry, those two.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Hall can't mark. Hall, he struck it well. It'll go close.
He's missed it.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Gives it everything.
Ashcroft always looked likely. What's he got on offer?
Searching kick. Brown, strong grab.
He'll have 4 if he slots this.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal. He's got another one.
We've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
The Lions are showing why they were well back to win this match.
McInerney
Has had his measure today.
Berry. Webster with a terrific mark deep in defence.
The Saints have been out of sorts.
Collard with a chance to relieve the pressure.
Wilkie pushes into space and receives the footy.
This is good ball movement.
That's a well-placed kick.
O'Connell.
Zorko
Says thank you very much.
They've got time to put the kettle on.
McLaughlin read it well and claims the mark. He's had little impact so far. McCluggage, great hands there.
Towards the goal mouth.
Brown drops into the hole and marks.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Saints
Are on the canvas. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Windhager. Ashcroft chops it off. Neal manages to get off a handball. I think he called for that. Owens, he's taken a beauty.
The Saints
Need to make inroads soon.
Garcia.
Here's real danger now.
Leicester continues to be a thorn in their side.
Delivers to centre half forward. Stocker takes an excellent grab. They need a mark. Steele got to the right position and hung on.
To inject some life into this contest.
Can they make some inroads here? Yes, they can. That's good footy. The Lions by 33. McInerney showing his skills. Berry.
Is he going for goal?
Webster watched it off the boot. His field kicking is normally first rate. Burns has time and space. The kick was centimetre perfect. Kicks to centre wing.
The Saints moving the ball well.
Sinclair works hard to present. Owens, that's good work rate. Sinclair, can he hit a target? Andrews is there to thwart that play. Onto the non-preferred. Reville outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Going for territory. Webster tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Burns. They could be vulnerable here. Bombs it in. Collard at full back stops them in their tracks. Well-weighted kick. Archie within range can make them pay.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
Half-time and the home fans are absolutely wrapped with what they've seen so far. It couldn't have gone much better. Time to check in with Gary.
The Saints have had more ball, but they've had fewer inside 50s, suggesting that they're over-possessing the footy. That's partly due to the pressure the opposition's applying, of course, but they'd be well served to get the footy inside 50 quicker and give their forwards a better chance.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
He's off, just trying to get it out of the area. Payne has a vice-like grip. What's he got on offer? Sets a task for the forwards. Thumped away. Morris. It's not a fair fight. Archie. Ashcroft takes the hand pass. Brown. I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Good-looking kick. They're moving the footy well here. He's been industrious. Caminiti on a lead. Hall. They desperately need a goal. Berry intercepts. Just has to hit a target. Burns is there in defence. That's skillful. Craig, dangerous to leave on his own. Steele, this is promising. He's under close attention. I've liked his game today. Can they beat them back to goal? Collard, the sprint is on. Wilkie, clever kick. Burns presents in space. Away he goes. Goes laterally. Webster can keep it moving. Trying to catch them out. Run down from behind. Careful ball movement. Foot race on in the pocket. Wilkie. It's a hot footy. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. No leniency from the umpire there.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in. McInerney, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Bailey, McCluggage is always dangerous inside 50. Windhager, Clark is folded back. They've worked it well. Good build-up. Can he find a teammate? He's caught. Almost threw it out. Marshall, he'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with venom today. McInerney has been dominant in the ruck. McCluggage. Morris gets to the front spot and can line them up. Can he impose himself on the match? Brown has come down with it, and he'll kick another one.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
The Saints are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Lions on the board first after half-time. The big men fly. Bailey gets the kick away. Archie marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout. Brown demanded the footy and got it.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
They get full value for a deep entry.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Lions have made a hot start to the second half. McInerney with a deft tap. Dunkley, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Morris, Hipwood getting involved. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up.
Marshall, he's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Windhager got the handball away. They've put themselves under pressure.
He picked his pocket.
The Lions have actually turned the footy over more, but it won't concern them greatly because they continue to win it in close and create scoring opportunities.
McInerney could do this with his eyes closed. McCluggage, ball spills free in the tackle.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
O'Connell, all on his own. Conservative kick, honours the lead.
The Saints
Are out of trouble, picking their way through. It's been that kind of day for them. The defence is disorganised. Ashcroft, will he look for a target or go himself? Pokes it into the pocket. That's a strong mark. Golden opportunity here. McCluggage, you asked for it, you got it. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. McInerney is giving him a bath. McRae, Webster, Ashcroft runs onto it. Attracted a crowd. We've got another stoppage. McInerney, just for something different, has a ping and misses.
That's a waste. Lucky it's not close on the scoreboard.
He's off. Wanganeen Malira is released by the handball. Quality delivery by foot. He might have thought about the corridor. Well played. He's only had the one inside 50. O'Connell, in space, can run and carry. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. It's a dominant display. Caminiti went bang. Bailey, feeling the heat. McCluggage. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
The Lions have all the answers. What's he got on offer? They've got winners all over the park. Archie has found some space. They'll compete inside the 50. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Morris, quick snap, and that's a goal!
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Lions are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going?
Same old, same old.
Berry, they've got time to put the kettle on. Brown read it well and claims the mark.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Should kick it. He does.
You've got to love a big bag of goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
The Saints have just one more quarter of this torment to endure. The end can't come quickly enough for them.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Lions have been way too good today, but the coach wants them to be ruthless, to keep taking the game on and make sure they run it out strongly. One or two of the players mentioned percentage. You just don't know how helpful that could prove at the end of the season.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Marshall, a rare win. Windhager should be in the votes today. The Lions have winners everywhere.
The Lions continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents despite having the game parcelled up.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They're really opening them up. And right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Marshall wins it out of the centre. Lays it off.
That's not like him.
Bailey, he's done brilliantly. McCluggage plucks another contested mark.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
That's now 7 in a row. What a clinical performance this has been. They're giving them an absolute pounding.
The Lions are giving them an absolute smashing.
McInerney continues to have his way. Fletcher, Berry. Brown wins the contest hands down.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Struck it well, no problems there.
The Lions can do no wrong. You've got to make the most of these matches.
The Lions have winners everywhere and are basically doing as they please. The big men fly. Berry, Dunkley running in support. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Wilmot wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They're leading them a merry dance. Rayner, that's good work rate. Wilmot, the Lions are red hot at the moment. Dunkley had his name written all over it. Rayner, they're a pleasure to watch.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Not to worry. I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Looking for a quick transition. Good work rate. Wanganeen Malira. Not a lot of positives today. Hall got to the right position and hung on. Caminiti has charged into space. Steele in the clear on centre wing. O'Connell, dangerous to leave on his own. Berry, he's everywhere at the moment. McInerney doesn't often waste it. What can that muster from the back half? They're a delight to watch. You can't afford to do that too often. The Saints have been out of sorts. Superb kick.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Haven't really fired a shot today, but that's a nice finish.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. McInerney is teaching him a lesson. Dunkley, Wilkie in the centre square. He's set upon. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
He's had little impact so far. Webster with the intercept mark. Almost an accidental intercept. Sinclair gets to it first. Time to measure the kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. It's hard to find a winner for them today. He's stolen a march. No easy exit. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
That is not the place to get caught holding the bill.
It's a goal!
10 goals and a 10 out of 10 performance. It's been the perfect game from him.
The Saints will be burning the tape of this match. McInerney, he's worth his weight in gold. Neal. Wilkie, careful with the kick. Marshall working hard and being rewarded. Hill has found some space. Steele heads for home. That was never missing.
They've been on the wrong side of average for most of the game, but that was a classy passage of play.
Can they follow that goal up with another? McInerney showing his skills. Dunkley turned over. O'Connell, it's a deep kick. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. You have to be tough to play this game, and we will do it all again. They might as well not have a ruck. Dunkley, what a work ethic he has. Berry. Good thinking and good execution too. Rayner marks on centre wing. Wilmot, Coleman, can he hit a target? Fletcher on a lead. Gives it everything. Sinclair got a fist in. That's a bruising tackle.
They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. McInerney, he is simply too good. It's a tough game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Who can get the clearance? Steele, he's been a shining light. Couldn't get a disposal. Marshall. Wilmot, desperate to win it back. It's not a fair fight. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present. Marshall with a deft tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Ashcroft intercepts. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Fletcher marks. Will he go the bomb? Clever kick. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's a bit of a gift.
The Lions are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Good luck if you're playing this team next week. They are scary good.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Marshall showing his skills. Windhager gets his kick despite the heat. Bouncing ball. Wilkie. We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it. McInerney has been dominant in the ruck. Berry couldn't burst through. He's just dropped the footy, and the ump has no choice.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
The Lions have sent a warning to the rest of the competition. You'll have to be very, very good to beat us. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Lions were never really challenged. They could probably have blown this out to beyond 100 points if they'd really wanted to, but it's a very handsome margin nonetheless. This is unlikely to be the last thumping they dispense this year.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.